But Linux does more than you think it does. You just have to learn how to learn your way around and how to get things done with Linux. It can be intimidating for beginners who've been using Windows. See, here's the issue with Linux that I keep emphasizing with some people in some of the chats, is that Linux is not really for normies. And let me explain what I mean by that in a nice way, of course, is when you buy a cell phone, you don't install the operating system on it. When you buy a computer or a laptop, the normal person doesn't install the operating system on it. Now, a person who builds a computer will load the operating system because the hard drives are empty when you buy them. Okay? So most people are used to ordering a laptop or a computer from HP, Dell, Amazon, Best Buy. Operating system's already there. Oh, I see we have 3 people who showed up. Come on in. Put your name, introduce yourself. Put your name there in the chat window. Ask a question. So the thing is, most people bring a computer home and it already has the operating system on it. So the thing is, people who never installed an operating system on a computer have no idea of the technical names that are used. What is a partition? What is a USB install? What is an ISO? Those are all questions. Those are all things that normies, normal people, don't know about, because normal people don't get their hands. It's like normal people don't repair their own cars, right? They don't get their hands dirty under the hood. And that's kind of what you have to do with Linux. You've got to get under the hood and do a few things. But people are really making an effort to make it easy. And if you go to this site here that I've got on the bottom underneath the YouTube live here, there's a beginner's guide to Linux and distro watch. And it's called Beginner's Resource. And so you can learn before you even touch Linux, before you even try to install it, you can learn some of the nomenclature used in the instructions, because you'll go to a website, okay, and you'll download Linux onto a USB drive, okay, but then you'll need to hold down the F9 key or the F10 key when the computer's booting. But the problem is, unless you know what a partition is, unless you know some of these terms, when you go through the install software, you don't know the difference between a side-by-side dual boot installation where you preserve your Windows 10 partition. People don't know those things. And that's what these guides and that's what this information can give you, these resources. Because if you don't know what you're doing and you install it, okay, and you go through, you will wipe out everything. You'll wipe out all your Windows 10, because the default on all the Linux installers is to wipe out existing data, to do a clean install. But see, new people don't know that. And so the most important thing is always make sure, whether you're never going to use Linux or not, is always have your data backed up. That's an important thing to know.